You're not a little girl. We're not in the classroom. You are in a felony court
Yes, ma'am.
where you could potentially go to prison. Well, I mean, you went straight from jail to use meth. Don't give me attitude.
I'm not.
Telling me that you're going to be positive for marijuana only when I knew it was not going to be the case. And now you're positive for meth, amphetamines, and marijuana. All right. I like the way you make up names. I can't believe anything you're telling me. So how are you supporting yourself?
I'm not.
Well, what are you eating other than drugs? You're using meth. You're probably selling your food stamps for meth. I don't know why you're giving me the attitude.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Either that or it's because you're high. I don't know which one it is. All right, so I'm going to sentence her.
Today we're back with Judge Boyd and an entitled crackhead who somehow thought food stamp fraud was a solid life plan. Now I can understand desperate parents trying to feed kids, but that's not the story here. She doesn't even have custody, so the aid isn't feeding a child, it's just fueling her addiction. Meanwhile, she refuses to get a job, refuses to take responsibility, and just milks the system. The craziest part is, real families who actually need this help often get denied, while people like this slip through the cracks. The judge isn't just dealing with fraud here, she's dealing with someone openly mocking the system. Do you think Judge Boyd is about to serve real justice, or just let her off easy? Let's go ahead and dive in.
3 CR 2906, State of Texas versus Summer Munoz. All right, so what did you test positive for? And you want to go back to I only use marijuana with me? I'm sorry. Can you speak up and could you uncross your arms? You're not a little girl. We're not in the classroom. You are in a felony court where you could potentially go to prison. So what are you been using?
Meth and marijuana.
When's the last time you used meth? No, it's more than 2 days ago. How often are you using?
I just got out of jail, so I haven't been using that often.
Well, I mean, you went straight from jail to use meth. Don't give me attitude.
I'm not.
You've been dishonest with the court. You made them waste of, you think UAs just are free? You made them waste a UA, telling me that you're going to be positive for marijuana only when I knew it was not going to be the case. And now you're positive for meth, amphetamines, and marijuana. So who are you using with? Are you using by yourself in a dark room? Or are you using with some boyfriend? Who are you using with?
No, actually where I'm staying at.
And where is that?
With a friend.
Who is this friend?
Her name is Natasha.
All right. I like the way you make up names. I can't believe anything you're telling me now because you were dishonest about the drug use.
It's the only place I have to stay at right now, so I'm gonna use, and it was tempting.
So, I'm gonna want a TAP evaluation ASAP, please. Are you employed? So how are you supporting yourself?
I'm not.
So who's supporting you?
Nobody.
Well, what are you eating other than drugs?
I have food stamps.
I'm sorry, what?
I have food stamps.
Who's giving you food stamps? You don't have your child with you. Those food stamps are for your child.
Yes, ma'am. Just need applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I cannot understand a word you're saying.
Applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I know people who really should have food stamps that don't get approved. So you don't have your child with you. You're using meth. You're probably selling your food stamps for meth. And this is a tampering with a government record. So I don't even know if you obtain your food stamps legitimately. So what did you tell them in order to get food stamps? Because you don't qualify. I think she's probably going to end up with another criminal case. Because I don't know a government giving out food stamps to people who won't work. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have your child with you. Somebody else is taking care of your child.
I have to look for work. It's like one of the conditions that they gave me in order to get food stamps. So I'm supposed to go to the work.
Well, you're obviously doing a poor job of it, but I tell you what, you're in this court, you're going to have employment. I'm not going to, the length of probation is outside the agreement. So it's going to be more than 4 years in this court because she has a lot of work that needs to be done to, I don't know why you're giving me the attitude.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Either that or it's because you're high. I don't know which one it is, but you're giving me attitude. And that attitude will most likely be readjusted by me at the Bexar County Jail. So I don't know if your attorney told you this, but I can send you to the Bexar County Jail as a condition of this probation. And I can also send you to the state jail facility as a condition of this probation for attitude readjustment. Do you want that?
No.
All right. So I'm going to sentence her to 6 years deferred adjudication. You're getting a job and there are plenty of jobs that are available. You're going to knock your pride aside. And if you're going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's or working on fries, you're going to be the best fry person you can be until you move up. You understand? How far did you go in school? 9th grade. Why did you drop out?
I have a problem at home.
What were these problems? You using drugs?
No, not necessarily. Just like things that were going on with my mom and my mom's marriage and everything else.
And what's that tattoo on your neck?
This is one of the charm scars.
All right. People love to put down sayings on their bodies because they can't remember them. All right, it's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Proof of employment. It's going to be proof of full-time employment within 15 days. If you have to get 2 part-time jobs, you will get 2 part-time jobs for the court. Full-time employment is at least 40 hours a week. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Has Child Protective Services been in your life?
Yes.
And so were your rights terminated?
No.
What happened to your parental rights?
I still have my rights, but I just don't have my daughter. My account is agreed to take care of me until I get, take care of my daughter until I get back on my feet.
Parenting classes, and I want intensive parenting classes. There's to be 150 hours of community service restitution that will not be waived. She has to do those. You're either going to get your GED or either you're going to get some sort of trade certificate. Take in consideration 2023 CR 2907, County Court Cause number 667-964, 685-144, 70047. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If she's not accepted in felony drug court, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline, and she's to be tested once a week. Make sure the levels are going down. If the levels start going up, issue a motion to revoke. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per week until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Oh, I'm sorry, 1 time per month. Probation would have got a shock. Anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We can go off the record. So that tattoo you have about only the strong will survive, that's the mode that your child is being in. And your child should not be in that. Her parents should not be using drugs. Her parents should get her life together, and somebody else should not be raising your child. And you just 100% living off the government, that's not gonna happen in this court. You get another job. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you got those food stamps illegally, you better turn them in, because your counsel can tell you what the government does. They wait till your food stamps, when you take those monies from the government and you shouldn't have it, they wait till it becomes a felony. Then they turn it in. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
I don't mean to come off heartless, but some people genuinely drag society down with pure laziness. You've got hardworking families denied benefits. Meanwhile, this woman figured out how to exploit food stamps just to chase a high. That's not survival, that's parasitism. And the irony is why states create insanely strict rules that end up punishing people who actually need the help. Judges know this, and it's why Boyd isn't just annoyed, she's drawing a line. In court, wasting government resources on nonsense like this is almost as offensive as the crime itself. And here's the legal nugget. Food stamp fraud can technically carry up to 20 years if tied to larger schemes, though most cases get handled at the state level. So trust me, she's already lucky that Judge Boyd isn't throwing the whole book. Do you think this sentence hits hard enough to wake her up? Or is it just a speed bump she'll ignore? But don't go anywhere. The next case involves a felon caught with a weapon, and it gets heated fast.
23 CR 2970, State of Texas versus Moses Maldonado. Mr. Bonk, did you move your person down to that end? Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
No defense for Mr. Maldonado.
Are you Mr. Maldonado?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Maldonado, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Any objection?
No, we have no objection. We're very grateful.
Mr. Maldonado, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with felony in possession of a weapon? That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will review the same. After reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the only issue I have a question about, what is the issue with the running concurrent?
So he is on parole. He has a blue warrant pending currently. Obviously, we understand that parole ultimately is the one that gets to decide that, but it certainly would help if the court would rotate on the judgment. If he had run concurrent, if he gets revoked.
All right. Anything you wish to say, Mr. Maldonado?
Oh, ma'am.
All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Court will take in consideration 2023 CR 2969. This will run concurrent with 2018 CR 9258W. Do you understand that the court has no jurisdiction to order the parole board to run these cases concurrently?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that that is merely a recommendation from this court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Very much.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you? You are getting close to the point in my life that I'm in, which is I'm in the twilight of my life, or as they say, the winter of my life. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, do you want to continue in and out of prison, in and out of jail, waking up and finding the majority of your life is in custody or not? You know, these are the choices you have.
Yeah.
Now, the other question I have for you, did those tattoos hurt, the facial tattoos?
Some wounded.
What's the most painful?
One in the middle of my forehead.
All right, and so you wanted to give it to me with the finger. Okay.
No.
All right.
Judge, and just for the record, well, we're off the record, but I've known Moses. I've represented him off and on for many years now, and it's always so disappointing when I hear that he's been arrested again. I've always liked Moses. He's very intelligent. He's got a great sense of humor. Unfortunately, he struggled with addiction like so many people, and I'm hoping that at this point he'll seek some treatment in the prison, and certainly when he gets out, we'll try to maintain him back.
All right, you're gonna have to do it. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you, Bill.
All right, bye-bye.
So let me know what you thought of Judge Boyd's sentence in that fraud case. I'd say it landed about where it should. Not too harsh, but definitely not a free pass. Now this next hearing, it's another beast entirely. We've got a defendant charged with assault causing bodily injury against a family member, and the tension is thick. Cases like this split the room. Domestic violence charges hit differently when the courtroom sees remorse versus repeat behavior. What struck me was how flat this guy came across, almost like he thought it was just another Tuesday. And here's the kicker. Under Texas law, even a first offense of family assault can land you a year in jail and a $4,000 fine. Yet somehow this doesn't feel like justice balancing out the scales. Boyd's handling it with her usual calm authority, but I can't help thinking the system just blinked here. Maybe I'm wrong. Drop your take in the comments and let's go ahead and dive in.
I have a CR 1476, State of Texas versus Angel Roman. Can I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
State of Texas.
I'm Gary Garcia for Angel Ramon, and I'm Mr. Shanlop's associate attorney here.
All right, are you Mr. Angel Roman?
Yes.
Any objections to this attorney standing in? All right, counsel, you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Roman, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, the state is making a motion to proceed on the lesser included assault family class A misdemeanor.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, family, married household as a Class A misdemeanor? Range of punishment is anywhere from a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand? If you have evidence to find you guilty, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing? Have you all spoke to the complainant? And is she aware of this and in favor of this?
At the time when we finally finalized the plea, we have not been able to reach the complainant. She was previously not called.
All right. Are you still with the complainant? Have any children with her? That relationship is over. You're not to speak to her. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you violate my conditions, that we're going to have issues. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. And with regards to the broken television sets, is there a restitution amount that's due for breaking 2 TVs?
There was no restitution amount.
So do you know if there's restitution? People have to watch football. It's Texas.
We don't have any restitution or any restitution asked for.
So I see that alcohol was involved in this. If you drug tested today, are you going to be positive for anything? Can't be using drugs when you're working in the oil field. All
Right.
right. All right. Do you have any children? How old? And is she in your life? Do you see her on a regular basis? And she's not with Miss Garza?
No.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 1 year deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, the BIPP course, no contact with Patricia Garza. I'm going to do 80 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you've completed those, then the 80 hours will be satisfied. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Do you take UAs for your job? I know some do when they work in all fields, or is it only if there's an accident?
I believe it's only when it's in tax.
All right, we're going to do 90 sober meetings in 90 days. I know you are in the all fields, but sometimes they can have you do those online.
Right.
How are we going to handle the UAs? Because he's 2 weeks there and 2 weeks back, so he'll need to be tested when he comes back. So we'll do regular UAs. Proof of employment within 15 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Let's just, they can do a field visit 2 times. And I want one done when he's first back in town to make sure that everything is okay. And then if everything is okay, they can do one more, just a spot check, random. All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, I'm gonna show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. I'll give one round. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Anything else? Yes.
For his travel, I don't know, if it's in Texas, outside of Texas, either way, he'll get there or
Yes.
or
All right, defendant is allowed to travel for work. And my understanding, he says it's in Midland. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to do better. You got to be an example for your children. Obviously, you cannot drink in moderation, so just don't drink. There are plenty of other drinks out there that are non-alcoholic that taste just as great. And did that neck tattoo hurt?
Yes, it was very.
Because it appears like it's right on the Adam's apple,
Yeah,
and the eye keeps moving.
when I talk.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh, but that last sentence felt like a paper cut when it should have been a hammer. Violent behavior isn't something you slap on the wrist and hope for the best. It's usually a cycle, and light punishments just grease the wheel for repeat offenses. Sure, Boyd handled the fraud and drug-ridden nonsense like a pro, but that last one, it just didn't sit right with me. A lot of times, judges balance mercy with practicality, but here it feels like the balance tipped the wrong way. And here's something worth remembering. Statistically, most repeat violent offenders had prior chances where they could have been stopped earlier. So are we helping them turn their lives around or just delaying the inevitable? Let me know in the comments if you think Judge Boyd was too soft here or if she was giving a final shot at redemption. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.